Hello, my name is Kylan Thickpin.
And my name is Mark Morrell.
And we are here on behalf of St. Philip School and Community Center at the Big 12 Football Media Day on the Key Reporter stage, sponsored by Old Trapper Beef Jerky.
And we are here with reporter Joe Trahan,
a sports anchor from Channel 8 WFAA.
You did it. Very good. Very good. First of all, can I say something to you guys?
Yes, sir.
Your setup is fantastic. In fact, I'm a little bit jealous. I don't know if my setup for WFAA is this nice. I'm going to talk to my people and see if I can get one like this next year, okay?
This is a really nice set.
It's very nice.
Okay, so
we have a few questions to ask you.
Fantastic. Shoot, whatever you want. Whatever you want to know.
So first question.
Yes.
Did you always want to be a reporter?
It's actually a great question right out of the gate. Believe it or not, I actually wanted to be a doctor when I was younger. I went to college and studied pre-med for about a year and a half. I came up against this class called Inorganic Quantitative Analysis. It was chemistry. I didn't like the class didn't like me, and my dreams of being a doctor were over then. But I always enjoyed public speaking. I've always liked being able to express myself to other people and share stories. And so I immediately pivoted to broadcast journalism, and that's how I ended up, eventually becoming a reporter.
That's awesome.
So I have a question.
Yes, Mark.
What was your most challenging report?
Oh, that's a fantastic story. My most challenging report ever. Listen, every now and again, you get, tragedy strikes the sports world. And I do remember this one particular story where there was a track athlete at Lancaster High School, and she had to go to the hospital for something that should not have been very complicated. Unfortunately, she never made it out of that hospital, you guys. She passed away far too young while she was still in high school. And I interviewed her mom and dad just a couple of days after she passed away, and it was one of the most difficult things I've ever had to do. So that really has been the most difficult moment for me as a reporter. When
will you say was the turning point in your career when you really got famous?
First of all, I don't know how famous I am now, but I like the way you're thinking, Kylan. Yes, that is, I call myself a local notable. How about that? There was a lot of hard work that went on. My first market was Charleston, South Carolina. I went there, did the sports there, and I realized that I was onto something in my career when, after having worked there for 3 years, I knew that my contract there was ending, so I started searching for other jobs. And there were several TV stations that wanted to hire me, including 2 in New Orleans, where I went to college. So I said, okay, if there's this much interest, I think I'm in the right field.
We heard that you went to St. Philip's. Can you tell us about that?
I can. So my grade school, it was a Catholic grade school in Houston, Texas, St. Philip Neri. So I've got some, we're all St. Philip's people, man, and I love what you guys are doing. I enjoy it. It's fantastic. And listen, I'm proud of what you guys are doing, because y'all are doing it right, and your set here is fantastic.
What do you like to do in your free time?
Great question. 2 things for me: family and golf. That's what I love to do. I've got 2 daughters, one's 16, the other one's 18, and then my wife and I have been married for 21 years, you guys. 21 years. So when I'm not spending time with my family, I do like to go out and play golf, like to hit the links, and it's a lot of fun. Love doing it.
How would you rate your golf skills?
How would I rate my
golf skills?
Oh, great question. I would tell you that I am more than a proficient golfer. My best golf score ever is even par 72. I'll put it better for you. You rate my golf skills, okay? I've got 4 holes in 1. 4. So how good? Not in a row. No, not in a row. No, that's over probably a 30-year span. But I don't know, how good do you think that is? Is that pretty good?
I rate you a 10.
What's that?
A 10.
A 10. Good question.
That's pretty good.
My handicap? Is that what you're wondering? No. I'm sorry. What'd you say, Mark?
I think your golf skills are a 10.
Oh, he thinks my golf skills are a 10. You're hired. Thank you. Done deal. Mark's. Hey, listen. When Mark is done with this interview, he's coming with me to Channel 8. You're hired. Boom.
What was your favorite report ever?
Really good question. Are you producing over there? Do you have a producer as well? Listen, they've got the most incredible setup here. You see the set. This young man also has a producer who is helping feed him questions. I am so absolutely jealous of what's going on right now. To answer your question, my favorite sports moment actually has to do with college football, with why you guys are here. The year that the University of Texas won the national championship in the Rose Bowl, when Vince Young scored the winning touchdown, I was in that corner of the end zone covering the event, and it still brings goosebumps to me right now, and it is still the top sports moment that I've reported on in person.
That's awesome.
That's number one.
Well, since we're here, our friends at Old Trapper Beef Jerky want to know,
what's your beef?
What's my beef? I will say this. I don't like to have a lot of beefs. I like to be pretty chill, as you guys might say. So, wow, what's my beef? I don't have beef. We're good, right?
Yes, sir.
No beef. Unless it's Old Trapper's beef jerky. Did I do that right?
Yeah,
Is that how you do it?
That was awesome.
All right, fantastic.
well, you heard that, Old Trapper. That's his beef.
Well, this has been Kylan Thickpin.
And Mark Morrell.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. That was fantastic. Oh my God, what a great setup. You guys did fantastic. Put it there, man. Good job. Good meeting you guys. My pleasure. My pleasure. That is, of course. I'm shouting out. I had to shout out the producer, man. Shout out the producer. Here, let me, I'm gonna stand in between you guys. Hey, Paul, can you grab one more?
Yeah. According to PFF data last year. So we're a group that's going to be tough physical. I like the pieces that we've added. I think through the portal on defense, we were looking at.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Hey, keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. Y'all did fantastic.
We're selfless.